Moving right along, now that we've covered getting anti-woke, I've been talking about voting with your money with Disney to show them that anti-woke stuff is the stuff that you want, right? That average middle of the road, not the fucking insane woke garbage. Uh, you need to do the same thing by stopping your kids from watching Nickelodeon because they've just turned into some insane woke garbage. Like, I'm talking about fucking insane woke garbage. Check this out. Parents outraged over Nickelodeon segment that teaches kids about environmental racism. Nothing is scared. Environmental racism, really? This is propaganda at its best. The environment is not racism. Critics accuse the program of trying to indoctrinate younger audience with this propaganda. It's fucking true. Nickelodeon marked Earth Day this year with a segment dedicated to teaching its young audience about environmental racism and the impact it has on climate change. Racism does not affect the stupid fucking climate. Climate, everything going on the Earth and whatnot, it don't give a fuck if you're black, white, yellow, or polka dotted. CBS News correspondent and host of the special Jamie Lucas began by CBS. Oh my God, questioning why some U.S. cities have accepted the dangerous living conditions more than others because they have higher crime and shitty leaders that they vote in there because the people suck ass. What do these cities have in common? You could ask. They're examples of no, they're not examples of environmental racism. They're examples of Democrat-controlled fucking fuckery. The former systematic racism where minority and low-income communities are surrounded by health hazards because they live near sewage mines, landfills, power stations, and major roads. Fucking move. Nobody told you to fucking live there. You don't have to live there, you stupid cunt. The special cause quite a stir on social media with critics accusing the program of trying to indoctrinate younger audiences with propaganda. It's fucking true. I mean, it really is. Remember the good old days when the network just aired Salute Your Shorts, Hey Dude, Rugrats, The Adventures of Pete and Pete, Rocko's Modern Life? It didn't peddle this left-wing drivel. Sad, truly. Townhall.com senior editor Matt Vesper wrote on Twitter. Honestly, what's the market for this? It's a children's cartoon show. Nothing is sacred. If you have kids that still watch Nickelodeon, turn it off. They run the racial and lefty BS all the time, aimed right at your kids. They're brainwashing fucking children. Is that the controversial segment was posted on Nickelodeon's official Twitter account, but the reply feature was disabled by the network for fear of backlash. Critics observed, yeah, it's because they knew they were going to get roasted because this is absolute trash. You cowards, Nickelodeon. At Daily Wire reporter Ryan Shavada said alongside the tweet. People at Nickelodeon mentioned can reply. The learning of, oh my God, only the people we want to talk on this can talk on this. If the kids that's still watching Nickelodeon turn it off, they run the racial and lefty BS all the time. America aimed right at your kids. Used another, that you just fucking said that. Daily Caller Communications Director Logan Hall questioned honestly what the market for this children cartoon show. He wrote, nothing is sacred. I remember when Nickelodeon didn't indoctrinate our children. Me too, bruh. Me too. Remember when none of this did. Learning the meaning of state propaganda and social control wrote another. The incident marks the second time in less than a year that critics charged the program with crossing the line. In June, Nickelodeon suspended its programming to air a message that simply read, I can't breathe for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, accompanied by the sound of a person breathing. Who's hiring these people, man? Take your activism the off the television. People don't. They have enough when they watch the news. That's where they get that. When they go to watch cartoons, they want to escape from that. The message was a reference to George Floyd, who died with police custody after former Minneapolis police kneeled on Floyd's neck for 8.5 minutes. Sheldon was found guilty of murder last week by Minneapolis jury. Yeah, a jury that said that they only said guilty out of fear for their life. And they found him guilty on all 3 charges, which means they found him guilty of an intentional and unintentional murder at the same time, which is kind of not possible. So he's probably going to get off an appeal, But that's just it. I mean, he is guilty. 8.5 minutes. That's negligence. You should have accessed that dude's house, realized that he was having a drug overdose problem, and probably got medical attention to him sooner. But instead, you just sat there 8.5 minutes and didn't even check him. That's fucking negligence. You do that to a fucking enemy combatant overseas, unless you all your guys are on board. You're going to fucking Leavenworth, so like you should just fucking bow the fuck out and take that L. I don't know why any of these cops are risking shooting black people right now. If a black person was attacking another person and there was white cops or cops in general and I was trying to stop him and I went to go attack that black person, I just hit him with 5 tasers and be done with it. If he dies of tasers, at least I can show that I was trying to fucking tase him. Because no matter what you do, good, bad, or indifferent, if you attack and kill these people, you're gonna get fucking demonized for it, even if it's justified. And don't get me wrong, there's plenty of unjustified police bullshit. And all you pro-police people who have been fucking enforcing these anti-constitutional lockdown edicts and all goddamn fucking COVID. Just fucking say it. You don't need immunity from violating people's rights in the law if you don't violate people's rights in the law. Cops don't need qualified immunity. They can do their fucking job. They do their fucking job to the letter of the law, following respecting people's rights and not violating the law, and then they never have to fucking worry about that. You should be. Oh man! If you need immunity from the law to enforce the law, you shouldn't have a badge. You should automatically get life imprisonment for violating the law while trying to serve and protect it. I don't care if it makes your job harder. Do the right fucking thing, or take your fucking badge off and get a new goddamn job. I mean, it's that fucking simple. America's sick of this on both sides. We're sick of your fucking police crap. We're sick of your fucking socialist Marxist crap. We just want to be America. Free America. Black, white, yellow, polka dotted. And constitutional rights. Freedom. And it's like I said, it's time to vote for our money. Boycott Nickelodeon. Don't let your kids watch Nickelodeon because it's just propaganda trash. And we shouldn't be fucking supporting that. Go woke, go broke. Let's make it happen. I'm just fucking saying.